Have you ever truly stopped to ask yourself why you feel so often drained, unmotivated, or disconnected from your own inner strength? Why does it sometimes feel like the world sees you as weak, even if you don't fully understand why? Why do people overlook you, underestimate you, or treat you as though you lack something essential? Most of us immediately turn outward for answers. We blame external circumstances, bad luck, toxic people, an unfair society. But what if the real problem isn't out there at all? What if it's something you're doing to yourself, in private, in silence, when you believe no one is watching? Carl Jung understood something that today's world refuses to confront. There's a deep, almost sacred connection between how you treat your sexual energy and how the world responds to you. Your life force, the energy that drives your creativity, your confidence, your ambition, is the same energy you expend in moments of compulsive self-gratification. The more you waste that energy on short-term, meaningless pleasure, the more you drain the very essence that allows you to stand tall in the world. Until you stop giving into this compulsion, until you learn to contain and redirect that vital energy, you will continue to feel hollow, scattered, and invisible. This has nothing to do with religion or outdated morality. It has everything to do with personal power. And power, as Jung knew, is not about control over others. It's about mastery of the self. Your sexual energy is not just physical, it is your magnetism. It influences how people feel when they're around you. Every time you deplete yourself for a few seconds of relief, you're doing more than emptying your body. You're sending a message to the world. I don't value my strength. I don't protect my power. And the world listens. People feel your energy long before they understand your words. They sense your state of being. That's why you've noticed something curious. On days when you're disciplined, when you're focused, people treat you differently. You speak with more conviction. You walk with more presence. You are respected more. But it's easy to dismiss that difference because accepting it would mean facing something uncomfortable, that much of your disempowerment has been self-inflicted. Jung warned us, what you do not make conscious will direct your life, and you will call it fate. If you continue this unconscious pattern, this habit of compulsive release, you will keep mistaking your own sabotage for bad luck. You will say, why does nothing work out for me? When in truth, you've been draining the very fuel needed to create the life you desire. Each act of compulsive gratification trains your nervous system to associate satisfaction with collapse. You feel a momentary high, followed by guilt, emptiness, and mental fog. Over time, your psyche learns to expect failure after success. You start self-sabotaging everything, relationships, projects, ambitions. You begin things with fire but can't sustain the flame. Why? Because you conditioned yourself to believe that pleasure equals depletion, and the unconscious mind avoids anything it believes will lead to pain. But there's another way, a higher path. When you begin practicing sexual energy retention, you interrupt this cycle. You break free from the prison of momentary escape and step into a deeper, sustained power. Your presence changes. You stop chasing validation because you no longer feel empty. Instead of needing something from others, you radiate value, and people sense it. That's when the shift happens. People start responding to your energy with curiosity, with respect, with admiration. Not because you said the right thing, but because your energy speaks before you do. You've moved from scattered desperation to contained strength. This is what Jung meant by individuation, the lifelong process of becoming a whole, self-directed human being. Retention is not suppression. It's transformation. It's a redirection of raw primal energy into something higher, discipline, purpose, and power. Of course your mind will resist this. It will say, you're different. This doesn't apply to you. It's too extreme. But this isn't your rational mind speaking. It's the voice of addiction. It's the voice of the part of you that fears discomfort and clings to instant relief. Jung knew that even destructive behaviors serve a purpose, usually to protect us from facing deeper pain. But that protection comes at the cost of your potential. So you have a choice. You can keep reaching for short-term relief, or you can claim the long-term respect of the man you're meant to become. Energy retention isn't just a habit. It's a complete nervous system reset. It stabilizes your chemistry, calms your mind, and restores a discipline that's been missing from your life. It doesn't make you cold. It makes you clear. It doesn't make you bitter. It makes you unshakable. And no, It doesn't make you less sexual, it makes you sexually sovereign. You stop being a slave to your impulses and become the master of your desire. That's when the world begins to change around you. People feel your presence. They start to follow your lead without knowing why. You stop begging for respect and start commanding it, naturally. Because when you finally begin to respect your own energy, the world reflects that respect back to you. That's a deeper truth Jung was pointing toward. Your life force is not disposable. It's not meant to be wasted in isolation, hidden behind shame. It's sacred. It's creative. It's powerful. And when you treat it with reverence, your entire reality begins to shift. So ask yourself, are you ready to stop leaking your power into the void? Are you ready to stop wondering why people don't take you seriously and start becoming someone who demands respect without ever needing to ask for it? Because until you do, you'll keep living in a loop of quiet desperation, chasing confidence, chasing clarity, chasing purpose, never realizing that it's been within your grasp all along. And deep down, you already know it.